Bristol Royal Infirmary. What a smashing place. Terrific. Very luxurious. If any of you poorly in Bristol, don't worry. Great. Had my own bed. My own room, quilted headboard on the bed. Walls and door were quilted as well. The only thing I didn't like about the whole place was the nurses thought it was great having a rock star on the wards, you know. I mean, everything I did they thought was amazing. They just thought I was so wonderful. I'll give you an example. Every night when I was going off to sleep, a nurse used to tiptoe into my room and gently tuck my head behind my pillow. The only thing I didn't like in the whole place was the matron. 25 stone. Tin hat. Her thighs went right down to her ankles. She used to wear fishnet tights. Made after real fishnet. Oh. It was horrible. All lumps of cork hanging off them and everything. Her hands were always dirty and grubby, you know. She couldn't help it, just wear knuckles dragging forward. She trained as a welder in Chatham Dockyard, and that was, you know, but there was a mistake on the computer, and she got the job in the hospital. It was nice and warm there. She didn't want to go, you know. She was too big to get rid of. Everybody was terrified of her. Medically, she was useless. She was all right if her bed broke, a bit of riveting or something like that. If you were poorly, you'd had it. The only way she got any respect from the patients was by intimidating them. I'll never forget the first time I saw her coming down the hospital ward, swinging from saline drip to saline drip. Everybody was terrified of her. Even when she was trying to be kind, she was negligent. She used to light fags and pass them into people in oxygen tanks. I was one poor sod, because I kid you not, she was the ultimate bodge jobber. If there was any problem on the ward, she wanted it out of the way pronto. There was one poor sod that had a nosebleed in the night. Woke up in the morning with a Tampax speech. I thought, how revolting. I thought, I must say something to her about this. I said, Matron, I suppose you think that's funny. Well, actually, I didn't quite say it like that. It sounded more like, Matron. I thought, I've got to get out of this hospital. I came straight to the point and said, look, Matron, I want to have a word with you about my discharge. Now, for a few minutes, there's a lot of confusion, which I haven't sorted out to this day. But then she said, she said, you want discharge from hospital, do you? I said, yes, please. She said, you can get out of here tomorrow, Stanley, on one condition. And that is that you have some corrective therapy from me at midnight. I said, she said, now don't worry. Take off your nightie. Well, you've got to wear a nightie in hospital, haven't you? You can't wear them hospital pyjamas. It's stupid. Really uncomfortable. All them belts and buckles and straps. Terrible. She said, take off your nightie, lie on your tummy and wait for me at midnight. Sure enough, midnight came. ward was silent. Apart from the noise of an idiot heckling the clock. I thought you were never going to do that. I knew the matron was coming for me. I could hear her knuckles scraping on the liner. She came up, she whispered in my ear, she said, She said, I've got something for you from the laboratory. It was about that long. It was one piece of red rubber tubing, quarter-inch diameter, hollow. You know the sort of stuff you have in laboratories? Before I could say anything, she pulled out the bedclothes and immediately began lashing me bare bottom with this tubing. She went, For a quarter of an hour, oh, it was horrible. Honest. After a quarter of an hour's frenzied lashing, she bent down, she whispered in my ear, she said, are you enjoying it? I said, not really. I said, it might be a bit more pleasant if you took the Bunsen burner off the end.